Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another Batman 1966 review and I hope you enjoy. The crooked but king-size thief, False is one of my favorite lesser-known Batman villains. This False the show is inspired by is the False character in the comics which first appeared in Batman issue 113, February 1958. Falseface's only appearance in the show was in the episodes True or Falseface and Holy Rat Race. The story starts out with Falseface stealing a princess's crown at the exhibit hall. Falseface gives Batman and Robin a note, a false code about giving money, leading them to find out that Falseface wants the Robin armored car. Later, Falseface's plan is to print a bunch of counterfeit bills after he gets rid of Batman. I feel Falseface could have been used as not much of a physical Batman threat and focused more on his gimmick, which is what most Batman villains do, but he puts Batman's life and others' lives in danger multiple times in the story. He has his henchgirl Blaze jump out of Commissioner Gordon's office, he almost gets Batman and Robin run over by a train as well. One really cool thing they did with this episode is Falseface's actor was never revealed until the end credits of the second part. He was played by actor Malachi Throne. There's a moment before the cliffhanger when Batman gets gassed by a trick machine thanks to Falseface, and Batman, with red powder on his face, starts falling down and whispers, "Falseface." Then we see Falseface in the box laughing, but not moving his lips. That was generally creepy, even for me. I believe he didn't show up anymore because of the scare factor to little kids. Falseface in the first half disguises himself as Chief O'Hara, but it doesn't change anything at all. I guess it was a cool way to show Falseface being someone else. There's a time when he says, "Thanks, man, I know you didn't mean it." And there's another funny line when Falseface says, "What? Is it possible?" And Batman says, "Not only possible, but true." Then Falseface stumbles back, seemingly offended, and says, "Please, not that word." The times he himself says something corny like that for his supervillain gimmick, I enjoy, and it makes him stand out. The episode really should have focused on stuff like this more. Instead, he became a much more mature rogue. I like mature rogues, but on Batman 1966, it feels different, and not in a good way. There's a line when Falseface says, "We are about to double dizzy Batman and Robin until the dexterous duo is duped, destroyed, and diabolically destroyed." I find that fun since Batman also uses a lot of alliteration. The Falseface character's gimmick is done great here. When it gets done, he uses false cars, false clothes, and false phrases. Falseface was unfortunately stuck in the middle of his character. The show should have made him a full dark horror villain or a full false gimmick nutcase, but he was both, which didn't do the story any favors. Also, I agree with Mr. Rogues with saying Falseface is like the show's version of Clayface, or for today, like DC's version of the Chameleon, but way funnier. Batman, Robin, and Alfred have great chemistry here. Batman, right when he's about to die, tells Alfred that throughout all these years, there has been mutual, undying respect for each other, and Alfred has to listen to him to save him. The end credit list is super funny to me. Back before everything had to be politically correct, it says midget, fat man, and thin man for casting. We'll never see something like this again. If the princess is fake in the story, though, then the crown is fake. What exactly did Falseface steal at the museum? How was the vault in the bank a fake if it was just a regular old vault with an alarm system? Questions like that really pull the story apart, but it is still fun to enjoy. Blaze is one of the show's most famous henchgirls, and I can see why. She actually helps Batman and Robin, and not just goes with the main rogue's plan. Another thing is she changes her look multiple times in the story, relating to her being false. Blaze and Susie from the last story were both standout henchgirls of the show. There is a huge chase at the end of the episode after the bank robbery that you just have to see. Falseface is on a motorcycle, punching people through a window. It is just crazy superhero fun. I'm gonna let this story get a 7 out of 10. The villain was great and the show was as good as it always is. It just felt like other media because of some bad writing. Thank you all for watching. Bye guys and have a good day.